Now to the typhoon disaster in the Philippines. At least 2 Americans are among those known dead. The death toll officially rose to nearly 1,800 today, but that number is expected to climb above 10,000. More than 500,000 people are homeless. The UN today put out a plea for hundreds of millions of dollars in aid to help people there recover.
Yona Gavino talked to people in our area who are worried about their families in the Philippines. Yona.
Mike and Carol, I spoke to one woman who's from Tacloban, the city ravaged by the typhoon, and now she's desperate to find her brother and sisters who are still missing. Belinda Tenorio got a little emotional when she showed me her wedding pictures. She wonders where those familiar faces are now after the typhoon.
This is my brother, Manuel. We haven't had any contact.
She hasn't been able to call them because the phone is always busy. She's been watching the news instead, trying to look for their faces on TV. She hasn't spotted them yet.
We will just pray, and we cannot do anything. It's hard because we're far. We want to go, but we can't.
Many of the friends in these wedding pictures are also missing. She learned that one relative drowned.
I cry because I can see so many bodies in there, children, in the water.
Jerry Ramos is the executive director of the Philippine Center. He tells me many people have written checks and stepped up to help. They're hoping to raise $5,000 and send the donations to relief agencies in the Philippines. Belinda has gotten some good news. She knows one of her nephews and her brother's 7 grandchildren are okay. In the meantime, she and many others are holding on to hope and their faith.
That's one thing with the Filipinos. They're very resilient. And one thing is they're so family-oriented that they help.
And Belinda's brother and sister-in-law are headed to the Philippines on Monday. They're planning on bringing suitcases full of food, and they're hoping they'll also deliver good news that the missing members of the family are okay. Mike and Carol.
These images are just heartbreaking. Thank you, Yona.